block with the chopstick. No, I'm not Blueface. But niggas know I mop shit. Blah, 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 cause he talking out. Blah, 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 he ain't walking out. Just the other day, another nigga I was marking out. Uzi on demand, we ain't never gotta talk it out. Baby, what you asking, what's your question? I'm dangerous in the field and I love wearing fashion. Tusi get it crockin' if another homie lacking. F&N lay him down or he tracking. Same nigga dissing on the neck, say he ramping. I go on a murder spree like Manson. Chopper hit a nigga arm, leg, now he dancing. Put a nigga on 1,000,000 hits, now he trending.
Yeah, I don't trust no mark, no hoe, no bop, no op, no bitch, no blop, blop. I get in that mode so fast, on his ass for the count, don't make me hit you with the blop, blop way.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Young Thug. So just when you thought you could count him out and he was found guilty, an appeal came through in 24 hours and the form of 1090 Jake. Now, 1090 Jake, has been elected, by YouTube, to lead the charge in reading paperwork. And a lot of people feel like, hey, if 1090 Jake didn't say it'll cover it, then it ain't true. But with phone calls being leaked, interrogation audios being leaked, we didn't need 1090 Jake. We heard what we heard. Now, I've been discovering, or at least it had finally resonated with me, that it's a lot going on out here. And what I mean that it's a lot going on, I'm starting to see. So, that I've been hearing that the LGBTQL community feel like that it's not just two genders. Like, it's a lot of identifying, They say it's like at least like up to like 76 genders or however many genders in a community, right? So with that, I'm feeling like in real life, this is the stuff that people are being diluted with and curved with and trying to place this on street stipulations. Oh, he didn't do this. Oh, he didn't do that. Oh, well, he did it a little bit. So with him doing a little bit, that's just a boo bop. That's just a discipline. That ain't the pow pow. You know what I'm saying? But, however, we heard what we heard on the audio pertaining to Thug, and a lot of us wasn't feeling it. Now, what we about to find out, or what I found out and I didn't know, is that this audio had been came out. This audio had been came out because the situation with Lil Wayne tour bus being shot up had been happening. So this audio had been leaked. 1090 Jake, he's going to tell you about somebody that tried to sell him the audio, drop the audio. This is over a year ago. The audio stands at 12 to 13,000. A combined 26,000 between both audios or whatever. You're going to hear Whack 100 talking on this audio. You're going to hear all type of stuff. So, what made me want to cover this is because I've been in the media space talking about this Young Thug stuff and, been in disagreements in what he was doing. Now, 1090 Jake has some different evidence to compare. And 1090 Jake is saying that Young Thug did not snitch. He told too much. So that what has got me here, because is there a difference between telling and snitching? And if so, I'm going to say this beforehand. The only difference I can find with telling and snitching is snitching will be you got to tell the snitch. But snitching will be you telling on somebody and having harm done to them, like a life sentence or getting them some jail time or calling the police on them. Doing a report, all the works. And telling, I guess, it just be like what? When like your sister do something bad or brother do something bad. Hey, mom, what's the name hit wooty woot, or what's the name took some candy? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out like what the difference is. But we definitely about to get into this content. And you already know, man, it's the Hef Weight and the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
Dogs fired off stating a 2-hour interrogation audio leaked online, in which Thug allegedly name-dropped Pee Wee Roscoe, the man accused of shooting up Lil Wayne's tour bus.
Never sue the person who hit you after a car accident. I just got $100,000 for an accident I was in last.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking, damn, shot at this nigga tour bus. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block. I don't wanna like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. They knowing Roscoe? Man, that man fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, cause every day nigga grow a fucking ball.
Now the clip sounds horrible, and I could easily crucify Thug like the internet has been doing for weeks, but instead I want to teach y'all how a 2-hour interview can be wiped clean off the internet, then re-released in segments without context to sway the crowd. For those too stupid to understand what I'm saying, I'm going to show you how this interview came out a year ago and nobody had the same energy. Back in 2023, an Atlanta-based hip-hop blog DM'd me on Instagram attempting to sell me the untagged audio from the interrogation. It had already been posted to YouTube and to this day sits at only 13 and 16,000 views for parts 1 and 2. The blogger would even give his own opinion stating Thug ain't a rat. He thought befriending 12 would help and courts are using it to hurt him. Now even with low views, the interrogation would still get reactions from Whack 100 and even DJ Academics. And this is where it gets interesting because Whack 100 defended Thug.
Because he never gave them any information. He never told them. They said, well, what's blood? What's slime? Oh, you know, like a kid, you know, you play with slime. What's blood? Oh, that's just entertainment. He never said, this dude was this dude was that, this was this. He never said any of that. So I believe that Thug was curving him. That's what I believe. Because he never gave him no information. He's not supposed to say nothing. Like,
they asked him, yo, you heard about what happened in
Roscoe, did he do it? And Roscoe said, hell no. He said the media said everybody was saying it was Roscoe, and Roscoe did it for me.
Academics would react live for an hour and a half, and it would seem the more he listened, he would start to resonate with Thug and see what the police were attempting to do.
He does a bird. What's that bird noise for Birdman?
How you know it?
Cause I got your CD. See, I got your CD. Well, I wouldn't call it CD because that's old school. I got iTunes. It's on iTunes.
Yeah, you know what CD is, right?
It costs them.
You know what CD?
Bro, they're clearly playing the game with him. I think he's trying to play the game they're playing with him, but they're trying to slowly get to the point of why they want to question him. Now, here's the thing. You know what Thug fans are gonna say? He's capping. He's spinning the detective trying to get info out of them. But he just admitted Bird, like, he basically saying Bird ain't shit. But here's the thing. He probably is playing them because he's acting like he's not cool with Birdman. Who did Birdman allegedly get to line that up? Him. So he is cool with Birdman. So I think he's trying to play them. Here we go.
Entertainment, man.
Y'all say it on the songs?
They got a picture of Birdman on the internet. Hell, that nigga got on a crib and a blood. They were like, oh my God.
Nah, he's trying to spin him.
You can talk to us, you can not talk to us. It's totally up to you. But we would like to talk to you just so you can help sort some stuff out.
You see, this is why I want us people of color to be savvy with the law, man. Cause if I'm Young Thug, I say to him, yo, I talk to you, but listen, I'll talk to you if we don't read the Miranda rights. You know what I mean? You can't use nothing when I'm talking about. You know the cops gonna be like, no, we gotta do. All right, never mind, we good. I'm gonna just use my right to remain silent. And
okay, so bam, there it is for y'all. Y'all got it in real time. So being that it was broke down in this form, in this order, and you get to hear stuff slowed down, and you're not caught up in the content or the audio to where a keen eye or ear will miss something that somebody else might catch or could be seen if slowed down. So this is not no different than a magic trick that it's been mastered by a musician, done right in front of your eyes. But if slowed down in real time, you can see the movement that your eyes didn't see. So 1090 definitely shot Thug the bail and appeal he needed. And as well, I've never even seen an Academic video. So Academic have been reacted to this and slowed this down and basically was like, hey, yeah, he finessing. Now, what I want to know, well, I'm not going to ask that question because the question is kind of stupid, but I was going to ask, did Thug see DJ Academic reaction and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go with this? Like, man, you know, I was finessing, bro. That's how we do down here. I was trying to holler at her. Or do Thug not watch this, you know what I'm saying, content-based stuff, and that's just really what it was? You feel me? And like I said, you know, we not with the messiness. We not hungry to place any smut or anything that does not belong or socialize alongside somebody name in our person on somebody. So I definitely have a different view as far as him telling, because it's been broke down and slowed down versus you just listening to a whole 2-hour audio with him talking, and you will get lost in the sauce. You definitely get lost in the sauce. If you're not an analyst or somebody who went to school for this, you will get lost in the sauce in certain things, like, because the whole overall main objective is silence. Like, why are you even in the room talking, let alone talking for 2 hours? My lawyer can holler at you, but as they said, hey, I guess it was a finesse game. And I can go for that because we all know that Young Thug wasn't beefing with no Birdman. You know, he looked at the Birdman like Pop. You know, he was trying to be the second coming of Wayne. He was trying to be Birdman the third, you know what I'm saying? Not Junior the third. So in this audio, you hear him basically talking about Stunner or talking about Birdman in a derogatory way, in which, in the public eyes at least, you know what I'm saying, from what we seen, don't think he feel that way. And as well, like I said, Thug name got caught up in the swirl of stuff with this Wayne tour bus and all that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got to revisit that. But, you know, that is something that he was in a station for. It's something that was spoke about. But I got to take me a page out of old Wham book, out of old Lil Baby book, right? Lil Baby been quiet, Future been quiet. And I'm starting to see, just like with a lot of these topics and subjects, we got to keep it live. We're going to always give our opinion. But it's like they making opinion scarce now, because you got to go back on your opinion. You know what I'm saying? With all these dialects and different twists and turns and unicorns and like magic and then slowing it down and versus it being fast and you having to listen to it to 2 hours. It's a cold game. You know what I'm saying? That's just why in that situation it's just best, you know what I'm saying, to remain silent. But yeah, overall, man, I can see what's going on. But you know what I'm saying, I still hold the same opinion and some things that Woody has said Thug had them on and doing that I don't agree with by the standards of which the streets measure. But as they've been saying as of late, the streets is dead, you know what I'm saying, or at least dying, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's a crazy game out here because, like I said, you being a snitch or telling on somebody, man, it's really not damaging as it was. Like, people out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to unalive you and stuff like that. It just really depending on who you are, man, and how you did it and what you did, man. And that's what I'm coming to learn with all this stuff, man. But for what we learned here today, it's definitely a learning experience. And, you know, I'm glad that, you know, I caught up with this content and watched this content because, like I said, I wasn't about to listen to no whole goddamn 2 hours of no interrogation video of no Young Thug. But those are the guys, you know, who are invested in it versus the guys who not, you know, want to, you know, be PI, or, you know, some people ain't even just being PI. Some people are just that passionate about their content, you know. So it is what it is. So yeah, I must say, you know, after 1090 Jake broke it down, and after hearing academics slow it down, like, you know, gotta call a ball and strike a strike. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying, the man went in there trying to finesse and, you know, was just talking too much. But like I said, I'm still on the fence with this telling versus snitching. Like, I gotta look the I gotta look the definition of it. Maybe tonight, you know what I'm saying, when we go live and come with the other content, man, we might touch up on that, man. But with that being said right there, man, we gonna conclude it there, man. Thug might be safe. He got the track coming with YFN Lucci, you know what I'm saying? And I guess this is why YFN Lucci, you know what I'm saying, probably did the song with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, bits and pieces of audios, you know, slowed down versus what we hear. A lot of people close to Thug probably already got that, and we just getting it in this time, waiting for 1090J. With that being said, it's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. And press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
The gate. Before you start listening to what another motherfucker gotta say, anything you wanna know about me, bitch, ask me. Can't nobody tell you about me like I can. Stop listening to rumors and come get it like bricks of cocaine, raw, uncut.